Hello, I'm Rabbi Spivak, and welcome to Ask Rabbi Spivak. Questions sent to me from all over the world concerning Jewish topics. This one's very interesting from Chicago. Dear Rabbi Spivak, I used to hear my grandmother say, Kinna Hurry, and I don't know what it means. Could you please explain it? Well, Kinna Hurry is not exactly the correct term. The correct term is Kain Ayin Hara. And we'll talk about it, but first, let's talk about what it represents. It's actually that you heard from your bubby or your zaidi, or your mom and dad, or from friends maybe. It actually has its roots in the Kabbalah and Kabbalistic teachings. Because when God created the world, He created a free will for man. Man would have the choice to do good or the choice to do evil. And so that there'd be a level playing field, the Kabbalists tell us, He wanted that there should be just as much incentive to do good as there is to do evil, a balance, so that when man made his choice whether to choose good or evil, that he would have an equal opportunity to see both, one not overshadowing the other. Comes down through history a very interesting thing. When people have things too good, the force for evil, according to the Kabbalist, says the playing field is no longer level. We have to give this person, God forbid, a little evil in his life so that he can make a choice based on an even perception of what's going on. And that is the concept and the idea of choosing between life and death. And God says, Ubacharta b'chaim, you should choose life, but you have to be able to choose it when you have equal opportunity and equal temptation to do both. Now what happens? What happens, let's say, if somebody has a wonderful family, and he's always pushing his family to people and saying, look how great my kids are, look how great my spouse is, look how great this, I want to show them off to the world. Now that sounds good. But some Kabbalists might say, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it, because what you're doing then is you're tempting the other side, the side of evil, to say, look, good has so much in this world that the man doesn't have an equal opportunity to choose evil. And that would sort of automatically raise the possibility that, God forbid, evil would come into this person's life. And that evil coming in is represented by the casting of Ayin Hara, the evil eye, the bad or evil eye. And so when you praise someone or you say something that is good about a person or good about anything, you would say, but Kain Ayin Hara, which you heard of your bubby, you heard it fast, as Kinna Hurry. You know, back in certain parts of America, when the Jews first came from Europe and the children heard expressions they didn't understand, they would hear the expression, I heard someone say, did he have a pig in a pin? And when no one knew what pig in a pin meant, that person thought he heard that, but actually what he heard was Pidyon Abain, the redemption of the firstborn after 30 days. So words get mixed up. And what I am trying to tell you here is this, that the word Kinna Hurry really is Yiddish for Kain Ayin Hara. The one Yiddish word there is Kain. Let there be no evil eye. Or in Hebrew, the same expression, Israelis will say, Bili Ayin Hara. Let there be no evil eye, without an evil eye. And that's a blessing. So when you want to talk about something good, all right, and you say this is a good thing, you don't want to tempt the evil side, You say, well, he made a lot of money this year, Kinna Hurry, or Kinna Hurry, as they would say wrong, or Bali Ayin Hara. That's a very important thing, hoping that what you said doesn't arouse the evil eye, which would cause, God forbid, evil to become upon a person, because that's the setup is it has to be a balance. And when you overdo, as I said, the good, that can trigger the mechanisms of evil. So there you have that expression, Bali Ayin Hara. And in general speaking, even if we don't talk about it on a Kabbalistic level, if you start bragging about something, what you do is arouse kina, you arouse jealousy. When you arouse jealousy, people look at you in a different light. And you don't know what could possibly happen when their attitude towards you changes. And that's on a basic human level. If you want to take it on the higher level of Ayin Hara, then that's wonderful and fine. So the person should be modest. Hatznei alecha sim elokecha. That's what the prophet said. What does God ask of you? To do justice, to be righteous. Hatznei alecha sim elokecha. Walk humbly with God. Walk humbly. Accept His blessings humbly and don't brag about it. So now we know. The next time you hear Kinna Hurry or Kinna Hurry, the person is saying, want to say something good, but he doesn't want to bring down evil. And we wish only good to you, only the best to you. And we say it softly and in a very, very, very subdued way, because we don't want to, chas v'sholom, God forbid, trigger the Ayin Hara. This has been Ask Rabbi Spivak. I'm Rabbi Yaakov Spivak. Until we meet again, seid gesund lehitraot, shalom al Yisrael, and most of all, my friend, Chazak.